Hi everyone, today I'm going to review a very cool gadget. But before I start, if you have been watching my YouTube videos, you must know that a few months back I bought a DJI RSC2 gimbal, which is this one here, and I did a review of it as well. Since I bought this gadget, I was very excited about making videos for my YouTube channel with some smooth camera movements. And also, if I was to record myself, I could just attach the camera to the tripod and just do that. But then again, if I was to move around, how is it going to follow me? And I don't have a cameraman. So how do I overcome this issue? And this is where this gadget comes in, which is the Raveneye. I'm Riyad, you're watching 21st Bird's Eye. So before any further ado, let's go ahead, unbox it and do a quick review. Here it is, Ronin Raveneye image transmission system from DJI. In the box they provide a user manual, the transmitter itself and some accessories. Cold shoe, couple of M4 screws and an adapter and some cables. And of course the Raveneye image transmitter, and finally the Allen wrench. No matter what type of smartphone, tablet or camera you're going to use, DJI has you covered with all the varieties of cables they provide. And they are USB-C charging cable, mini HDMI to mini HDMI cable, mini HDMI to micro HDMI cable, mini HDMI to HDMI cable, and USB-C power cable. In the Raveneye itself, in one side you have the HDMI and a USB-C port. The Wi-Fi antennas in the Raveneye can be adjusted accordingly. Then there is the power button, also the indicator of the battery power level. And in the other side, another USB-C port for charging. Bear in mind you can charge the Raveneye using any USB charger, or you can charge it directly from the gimbal. This is the cold shoe that allows the Raveneye to slide into the gimbal. The time when I bought this gimbal, DJI was also selling the Pro Combo Pack, where you get the Raveneye and also some other accessories with it. But there was a significant price difference. Just the gimbal on its own was about £389, whereas if you were to go for the Pro Combo Pack, it was £569. And I wasn't sure whether I needed all the accessories that it came with. So I decided to go for just the gimbal. But then when I felt the need of the Raveneye, I went back to DJI to see if I could buy just the Raveneye on its own. They were selling it, but it was out of stock. I waited for a very long time, gave them my email address so that they notify me when it arrives, but there was nothing. I waited nearly a month, I didn't get nothing from them. So I started to look around to see if I could get it from elsewhere, from a third-party website or something. And I managed to find one, and I bought it from there. So that's when I realized DJI was pushing their customers to buy the Pro Combo rather than just buying the gimbal on its own. However, then I came across another issue. If I was to hold the gimbal in my hand, where do I attach the phone? Because the Raveneye transmits the image signal to the phone, which meant then again I had to go back to DJI to buy the phone holder that attaches to the gimbal. And they were charging £49 just for a phone holder. So then I started to look elsewhere again to see if I could come up with an alternative. I went to eBay and I managed to find a bracket that attaches to the gimbal and allows me to use many other accessories with it, not just the phone holder. So I bought the bracket and the phone holder so that I could attach my phone to it. And you'll be surprised to know how much I saved. I only spent £18, whereas I would have had to pay £49 just for the phone bracket. This is the adapter I bought from eBay. It's called Small Rig. It can be mounted to either side of the gimbal. This is the phone holder that mounts into the adapter. Mounting the Raveneye in the gimbal is very straightforward. It goes under the arm where the camera sits. Hot shoe facing up, it just slides in and clicks into the position. The Wi-Fi antennas needs to be adjusted facing outwards in order to access the power button and for a better Wi-Fi signal. The phone holder adapter can be attached to either side of the gimbal. Once you slide it in, it's just a matter of tightening the screw. To mount the phone holder, just slide it into the adapter and secure it. Now I'm going to show you how to connect the Raveneye to the gimbal and to the camera. I will be using Canon EOS R mirrorless camera. For this particular camera, I have to use mini HDMI to micro HDMI to connect the Raveneye to the camera. Now a USB-C to USB-C from the camera to the gimbal in order for the gimbal to communicate with the camera. Make sure you plug it into the RSS port in the gimbal. Now the final connection is another USB-C to USB-C to connect the gimbal to the Raveneye. Bear in mind, if you already had your gimbal balanced using your camera, then you will need to rebalance it once you install the Raveneye. Because I already had it balanced, I'm just going to unlock the axis and power up. I always leave the Raveneye attached to the gimbal whether I use it or not, just to avoid the balancing. To power up the Raveneye, just press and hold the power button. To connect the Raveneye to the phone, just go to the Wi-Fi setting in the phone and look for Raveneye. Because I had mine already renamed, that's why my name comes at the end. Once connected to the Wi-Fi, just go to the DJI Ronin app. These are just security messages. Select the one that's appropriate for you. Once you have gone past the security messages, the live view should start straight away. Today I'm going to show you quickly how the tracking works using the Raveneye in the gimbal. I'm just going to start the screen recording so that you can see how it works. So once the program's launched in the phone, all I have to do is just select the area where I want to track, and then I can choose the track speed. In this case, I will just leave it to 10. I don't want it to go too fast. I want it to move smoothly with me. So you can see now if I move, the camera moves with me. I can even stand up to go up to track me. Go right, goes to the right. I can move anywhere in the room, it will keep tracking me. It is a quite good gadget if you're filming outside and you will be walking around and you can have the camera tracking you all the time. But bear in mind, if you're moving quite fast, it won't be able to keep up. In my future videos, I will show you how to do cool gimbal moves using the tracking. I hope you have found my video useful. If you did, then please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you have enjoyed the video, then please don't forget to hit the like button, hit the bell icon to be notified every time I upload a new video, and also share with your friends. That's it for today. Stay tuned for my next video where I will be going to Brecon Beacon in Wales. Until then, take care.